Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the match preview of Southampton against Liverpool. The international break is finally over. We don't have any more international football now until March. So it's football from here on now until March. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Good to be back live with you guys this evening. It's just myself tonight, unfortunately. I did have a guest lined up, but unfortunately he had to pull out. But we will get Mr. G on very, very soon as well. But yeah, how is everybody? How is everybody? Obviously, international break is now over. Please do let me know how you are doing in chat as well. And as the title and the thumbnail says, we are obviously here for Southampton against Liverpool. Yeah, bottom versus top. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. But obviously, do remember to hit that like button. Do remember to hit that subscribe button as well. And share out the content if you want to as well. It is good to be back live with you guys, to say the very, very least. And we have a few people in already. Hello, Nippon. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. And Tom is in. Hello, Tom. Hope you're well. Good to see you, my friend. And also Stephen is in as well. Good evening, Stephen. Hope you are doing well as well. It's good to be back live. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's good to be back live. Anyway, but yes, Southampton, Liverpool, the game, as we say, top versus bottom versus top, I should say, if you want to put it that way. Let's be honest, Southampton are one of the favourites to go straight back down. I think it's quite clearly safe to say that they're probably one of the favourites to go straight back down. They have had a very, very poor start to the season. It's safe to say that. They've had a very, very poor start to the season. Now, they are sitting bottom at the moment with only 4 points out of 11 games, which is not very, very good. Their only win, sorry, Tom, I know you're in the chat, but their only win came against Everton at St Mary's. So, yeah, that's something to be a bit wary about. And look, it'll be very, very interesting to see what will happen as well. But look, I think you've got to say Southampton are one of those teams. Probably expect them to probably go straight back down. I don't think their team is good enough, quite frankly. There's a couple of good players in there. You know, obviously Tyler Dibbling, I think, is the one to look out for. He's obviously the right winger. He is a very, very good player, and he is definitely one to watch in the Southampton side. I think you've got to say that as well with the way that they've been playing. He has been one of their shining lights. As well. We've also got Ben Brereton Diaz on the thumbnail, and yeah, he's had a bit of a slow start. Obviously, got that red card at Newcastle, and hasn't really recovered ever since. So it's not been too good for Ben Brereton Diaz. But what I will say is that he is a handful. He is a big, big handful. We saw what he did at Sheffield United. He is a very, very big handful. So yeah, we've got to be very, very careful with them. Obviously, Aaron Ramsdale is now back at Southampton as well. You've got to say he's another interesting player to come up against. And you know, anywhere that Aaron Ramsdale has been, is basically he's got relegated every single time. So look, we have to be wary. We have to be aware of the fact that it is bottom versus top. You know, they could get a scalp like they did against Everton. They got that result, which is very, very good. But I always look at this game and think of that 4-4 draw back in the 21-22 season when no, not 22-23 season. Sorry, it was a 4-4 draw. Bobby Firmino got that goal. He got his farewell goal that night as well. So yeah, it's a difficult place to go to. We have a good record against Southampton as well. But look, they've gone to the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. You know, fair play for them for doing that. So they are a dangerous side when they want to be. But unfortunately, it's just not been a very, very good start. And I think as well, losing 2-0 to a relegation rival in Wolves is not very, very good. Is not very, very good. So that's where I'm kind of thinking with Southampton at the moment is that. Um, let me know what your thoughts about Southampton. I think it's safe to say that they're not doing too well, and I think Russell Martin is under a lot of pressure as well, because I think if you see what Russell Martin's been doing, yeah, he's been doing okay with Southampton, but I think if you look at what Southampton are doing as a club at the moment, it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult position that they are currently in, and I think it will take a bit of time for them to get going again. Like I said at the start, they are one of the favourites to go down, um, and I think when you look at their team, Cameron Archer's a good player. I think you've got to say that. I've said Tyler Dublin, and obviously said Brereton Diaz. Adam Lallana is back there as well, so he could feature in this game as well. But look, it's always a difficult game going to St Mary's, and as we've seen in the past, we have come unstuck there. So hopefully this season we won't come unstuck as well. But yeah, let me get into Liverpool, because obviously international break is finally over. We are getting players back, and as I have said in the title, Alisson to return. Well, Alisson Becker is back in training, full training. He is back in. So, look, I've got to be honest. With the games coming up, we do obviously have Real Madrid and Manchester City coming up. I look at this game, and I look at this thinking, is it too soon for Alisson to come back in, straight back in? That's where I kind of worry a little bit. We don't need to rush Alisson back, because the form of being Kelleher has been absolutely fantastic. It's got to be said. It's been absolutely fantastic. So I look at that, and I look at what he's been doing in all the games, and he's been absolutely outstanding. So I think maybe play Kelleher for this game, maybe keep Alisson, and for Real Madrid and Manchester City. That's just me. But yeah, you don't want to rush Alisson back, especially with what's happened with his injury concerns as well. So I think Alisson will come back against Manchester City, and then he'll come back against Real Madrid. That's my gut feeling. Yeah, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you think Kelleher will keep his place in goal. For me, I think he should. I think he's been outstanding. And obviously the international break, he did save a penalty from a Greece player, and then obviously conceded 5 against England, which was not good. But I don't think he'll have put his confidence down or anything like that. So that's one thing to look out for, is Kuvian Kelleher. I think it'll be a very, very, very good game. Very good game on Sunday for Kelleher. Obviously, in the international break as well, Andy Robertson scored for Scotland against Poland to the winning goal. So that was very, very good. And also Connor Bradley got on the score sheet as well. And will Trent make it? I mean, there's been a few sort of wee murmurs that Trent Alexander-Arnold is, I would say, a doubt for the game against Southampton. You could probably say he is a doubt for that game, and it will be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting to see what will happen. Will Slot go with Bradley, or will he go with Trent? That could be interesting. And Shobo scored as well against Germany, Penenka penalty. So yeah, bring that into the league games, Shobo. That would be nice to see. But yeah, look, it's very, very good that we're going to have to be very, very wary of this game against Southampton. But form is good, and we need to be winning these games. If we really, really want to be considered title contenders, we need to be winning this game. As I've said, many videos that it is it is one game at a time, as I've said. So that is something to look forward to. But look, one game at a time. But Real Madrid got Manchester City, but full focus on Southampton. Full focus needed for the Southampton game because um, we can't just think about Real Madrid. We can't just think about Manchester City. Yes, two big games at Anfield coming up, but should be very looking ahead to the Southampton game, not Real Madrid and Manchester City. It'll obviously be in the players' minds. It'll be in the players' minds with those two big games, and obviously the former Manchester City, and you could kind of say the former Real Madrid as well. But yeah, the full focus on this game against Southampton because Southampton haven't been great, and I look at this game and I think we can go there and get an early goal, calm silence the St Mary's faithful, and that would be very good, to say the very least. Also, I don't know if anyone else saw that. Troy Deeney had a wee go at Mohamed Salah. He said he's not world class. Now, this is coming from a very average footballer, and Troy Deeney. Look, I applaud what Troy did as a footballer. He was a very good player for Watford. But I look at this and it was just not great. Not great from what he said. Basically, Mo Salah, I don't think he's generally world class. And then he goes on to say he doesn't want his kids playing like Mohamed Salah. And then he goes on to say, I look at Vinicius Junior and I want my kids to be playing like Vinicius Junior. So yeah, very strange. And the form Mohamed Salah is in at the moment is very good. And look, I think you've got to say that Troy Deeney doesn't know what he's talking about. He does not know what he's talking about. So I think that could be this game could be one for Salah to silence Mr. Troy Deeney as well. But again, I think people are bored because there was obviously the international break, and I think Troy Deeney got a little bit bored from that as well. So yeah, I think take nothing away from what Troy Deeney has said, but in our opinion, Mohamed Salah is world class. He's done it consistently. Done it 8 seasons in a row. And the stats say for themselves: 10 goals, 10 assists, 20 goal involvements already. And as I said, we're only in November, so loads of goals and assists coming Mohamed Salah's way. And I think he's got a really good season ahead of him as well. But yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are as well. It's going to only be a short stream tonight. But hope everyone is doing very well, and it's good to see everybody watching. So as I did say at the start, please do remember to hit that like button. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel as well. I'll go into starting 11 predictions because I think you've got to say that starting 11. This is where it gets interesting. I think it gets really interesting. I'm going to go. I think Kelleher will keep his place. Do you know that? I think he will keep his place. I'm going to go Kelleher in goal. Now this is interesting. Do we start Bradley or do we start Alexander-Arnold? I don't know if Trent is fit. That's the thing. We need to wait, obviously, for Arne Slot's press conference. That's one thing to say. We do need to wait for Arne Slot's press conference. Hi, John Conway. Hope you're well. We do need to wait for his press conference. So, as it stands at the moment, I don't think Trent will make it. So I'm going to go Conor Bradley at right back. I am going to go Kostas Tsimikas at left back, because I think Robertson will probably play against Real Madrid and Manchester City. Then I'm going to go Van Dijk on his return to St Mary's. Then I'm going to go Ibu Kanate, because I think Kanate has been very, very good recently. And I think he's going under the radar slightly. I think he is going under the radar slightly. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. John, I am very well, thank you. I hope you're good as well. Stevenson is going 2-1 to Liverpool. So my three midfield would be Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Curtis Jones. I think that won't change at all. Then I think be Mohamed Salah, Louis Diaz, and then I think it will be Darwin Núñez. I think Darwin Núñez will keep his place after his goal against Aston Villa, of course, as well. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. I think Kelleher will start and goal. Bradley, Kanai, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Gravenberch, McAllister, Jones, and then Salah, Diaz, and then Núñez. That's my lineup. Anyway, score prediction. I'm gonna go. I honestly think this is a game we go there and win comfortably. I really, really do. I'm going to go 3-0 to Liverpool. I think if we get an early goal, it will settle us, and I think that we will go there and win comfortably. So I'm going to go Southampton 0, Liverpool 3. Stephen is saying he's going 2-1 to Liverpool, and John Conway is going Southampton 0, Liverpool 3. So there we go. Short but sweet. But thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who tuned in this evening. There will be other previews coming up. Real Madrid preview will be coming up shortly. Manchester City will obviously be coming up shortly as well. So I'll get those out very, very soon as well. But until then, it is goodbye from me, and I will see you very, very soon. Please do watch on playback. Please let me know your starting 11 for the game. Let me know your thoughts ahead of the game, and give me your score prediction ahead of the game as well. And until then, I will see you very, very soon for another video. Take care. Bye-bye for now. You'll never walk alone. Cheers, dads.